Hi everyone, my name is Tom Gilmour. I am the Community Manager for SeLion. I have with me Doug Simmons, who's the project lead for the project. So basically SeLion is going to help people get started quickly in writing Java-based tests for web-based automation.
So yeah, that's the goal. Not just web-based, mobile as well. SeLion supports mobile automation, both on the iOS and on the Android side of things. You can test mobile apps. You can test You can test the mobile browsers as well on the device, both with real devices and emulators. So yeah, the goal is to get people to a point where they're leveraging SeLion, TestNG, and other technology which is commonly used in this space to do test automation.
Great. So what are the underlying technologies in SeLion that you're using? You mentioned Selenium.
Yeah, Selenium is fundamental to SeLion. But in addition to Selenium, we include TestNG as a test framework. TestNG provides conventions for you to describe a test as well as mechanisms for you to run that test and get results on how the test performed. So we borrow that technology very heavily in SeLion, and put it front and center, but then build on top of that as well as build on top of Selenium to add value in ways that we feel benefit our user base, our community, in the name of making it easier to get to that point where you're just writing tests and running tests.
Okay, great. And you mentioned SeLion is for anybody who wants to get up and running quickly, they want to be able to write test cases quickly for both web and mobile.
Yeah.
And so what else? What if I had a huge scale operation that I was trying to do a lot of testing? Now, what kind of features does SeLion have that I can leverage?
It's one thing to take Selenium, as you said, and just sort of apply it to one or two test instances and see it working. It's an entirely different problem to take it and grow it at scale and run tens of thousands of tests over a large operation. In SeLion, we do have some mechanisms to make that be more manageable. For example, we have an enhanced reporter that we have in SeLion that builds on top of TestNG that we call a runtime reporter. One of the things that's unique about the runtime reporter is it gives you the opportunity to see your results in real time when you're running large test regressions, and you don't want to have to wait to the end to see if things worked out. You can actually now watch in real time and see if things are working out as you expected. And while yes, you can make the argument that you can do this with the Eclipse plugins, the TestNG Eclipse plugins, or other plugins that are out there, the difference here is this is a report that gets generated as SeLion is running the test, and it's staved to disk, and it doesn't require an ID or some other plugin to make it happen. It's just there by default. So that's one example. Another example would be if you were to take a look at things we've built in SeLion, like our data providers. We have a set of data providers that sit on top of the TestNG that allow you to do data-driven in a much more efficient way and externalize your data into different data sets, formats like Excel, etc., JSON, YAML. And then the third part I would mention is, when it comes to scale, is the enhancements that we've done in SeLion on top of Selenium itself, on the Selenium server side of things. There's a few things we've done there to improve scale, the way it scales as well.
All right. Well, thank you, Doug.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
And for more information, you can go to the SeLion website, which is selion.io, for more information.